Tea has a rich and fascinating history in Sri Lanka, which is now one of the world's largest tea exporters. Here is an overview of the history of tea in Sri Lanka. The cultivation of tea in Sri Lanka began in the mid-19th century when the British brought tea plants from China and started experimenting with growing them in the country's cool, hilly regions. The first tea plantation in Sri Lanka was established in 1867 by a Scotsman named James Taylor, who planted tea on an estate in the Kandy district. After the first tea plantation was established in Sri Lanka, other tea estates quickly followed suit. By the 1880s, there were hundreds of tea estates across the country, and tea had become a major source of revenue for the British colonial government. In 1893, the first shipment of Ceylon tea was sent to London, where it was well received by British tea drinkers. Ceylon tea quickly gained a reputation for its high quality and distinctive flavor. In the early 20th century, the Ceylon tea industry faced competition from other tea-producing countries such as India and China. However, Ceylon tea continued to be popular due to its unique flavor and the high-quality standards of Sri Lankan tea producers. During World War II, the Japanese occupation of many of the countries that produced tea disrupted the global tea market. Sri Lanka's tea industry also suffered, as exports to Europe were disrupted. However, the industry recovered after the war, and by the 1950s Sri Lanka was once again one of the world's top tea exporters. In 1972, the Sri Lankan government nationalized many of the country's tea estates as part of a broader effort to redistribute wealth and land. Today, the tea industry in Sri Lanka is a mix of privately owned and government-owned estates, and tea continues to be a vital part of the country's economy. Sri Lanka is known for producing high-quality teas with unique flavors and aromas. Some of the most famous teas produced in Sri Lanka include Ceylon black tea, which has a bold, full-bodied flavor, and Ceylon green tea, which has a lighter, more delicate taste. White tea and oolong tea are also produced in smaller quantities. To enjoy a cup of delicious tea, visit Sri Lanka and experience the warmth and hospitality of the people.